Well, hello YouTube, and welcome to my showcase of my off-brand Minecraft Pocket Edition world. This is a game titled Earskraft with a Deutsch accent. And the world I'm going to showcase actually didn't start on this version. It started on a off-brand clone that's even older than this called ForceCraft. And unfortunately, both of these games are delisted off the Google Play Store, but unfortunately my phone is now too up to date to run ForceCraft, so I've had to bump it up a notch a little, just a little. This game still works. This game does have a skin system apparently. Alex and Steve looking fine. And these are totally not copyrighted avatars. You know, surely. Apparently they're locked. I doubt the store would even work. I don't have internet access right now. I couldn't find out. Yeah, this is a good skin. Yeah, some classic options. It really is just old Pocket Edition. And a very weird castle 3D skybox thing going on here, but let's go into the world called My World, not the one called Shit. That was a test world. Let's go into quote-unquote my... Oh, it's nighttime. It's been forever since I played this. Do I even have torches? I do, okay. It's been so long since I played, I've forgotten what I was doing. So... Oh, I think I'm about to realize soon enough. Yeah, you'll notice that it looks like it's the plastic texture pack. For some reason. It really is just a... That's a baby zombie. Run! I don't know what version of Minecraft this is based off of, like, release. I do know there's Redstone, obviously there's Hunger. The original game I played, ForceCraft, it didn't even have Hunger. It was I think it was a re-release of Alpha 14 of Pocket Edition. Oh, my host... Okay, so my base is over here, thank goodness. So this is a world I built in high school on the off-brand ForceCraft because and I still haven't actually purchased Pocket Edition. It's not worth the money to me. Got a junk chest. So the textures look normal Minecraft textures in the chest, and the paintings are normal Minecraft paintings as well. ForceCraft, they were custom. A lot of copyright infringement on my part, I'm afraid, showcasing this world. A very high school me house that I built in Pocket Edition. In ForceCraft, there wasn't even crouching, so building was always a little complicated there. Yeah, I basically quote-unquote collected paintings. Got one of everything. And I've got cows back here. It's so dark, I want to sleep, but might as well give you all a tour. Up here you've got something. I guess I was going to make a storage room, I don't know. Let's hop down here. There we go. And let's just get some shut-eye. Got some more valuables here. Or just miscellaneous items, like for mining. Of course there's monsters nearby. It's interesting that I can actually return stuff to my inventory. You couldn't do that in ForceCraft. You would have to... You really didn't have any customization whatsoever. There's also XP that wasn't in ForceCraft. That's probably why I have dead-ass 0 XP despite having such fine equipment. I can't remember if I left anything in the furnaces. Probably not. No, I didn't. Because I can put my bones and feathers away. And the potatoes, too. ForceCraft didn't even have hunger, like I said, so there wasn't really a need to eat unless you were injured. So as long as you stayed safe, you didn't really need to worry about food too much. So that's why I didn't take food too seriously. This is actually my first time testing this world on this version. I figured it would convert just well, but, you know, you could never be too sure with world conversions. It's just a retextured release of an old Pocket Edition release anyway. Oh, hush. I wish I could sleep. Oh. I got rid of Kristoff. I know that's not what it actually is, but I started playing Minecraft circa 2014. And... oh, that's not what I wanted. Can you blame me for thinking it's Kristoff from Frozen? Because 2014 Minecraft. Oh boy. I guess I'm gonna have to fight something. This world isn't too terraformed. I'll show you everything I've built. It's also pretty far away from spawn. If I did ever lose my bed for whatever reason, all this would pretty much be lost. So I don't remember what direction I went. This was all years ago, of course. Where are the mobs? The cows almost look albino in comparison. Of course it's a skeleton. Gotcha. My first XP. And the sun's coming up anyway. I was thinking that's probably what's preventing me from sleeping, but... oh well. Did that skeleton really drop 11 arrows? That doesn't seem right. Got a classic beacon. Let's use the house from the outside. I was quite proud of it. It looks kind of crappy now compared to what I probably could build, but I was quite proud of it considering the limitations and all. Oh, shoot. There's a creeper in my crop farm. How about you come out here, ugly? What is up with your... ow. It really does look like Al-Qaeda in this version. It's nice having sprinting back. There we go. Gunpowder. So at one point this game was free on the Google Play Store. I imagine that was some time ago. And I'm pretty sure it would have working LAN multiplayer, but no servers. I built this fence around the top to try to keep spiders out of the crop farm because they kept trampling my livelihood, really. Anyway, there's also a tunnel. This doesn't go to anything, it's just kind of cool. A way to use up a bunch of diorite and andesite I had. For no reason. That's it. There's also something over this way, once I get there. At one point, everything back here was... oh, it is still covered in... oh, so this world is outdated. So I cleared all these trees accidentally, actually. But I did build a fort over in where I'm looking. Obviously, it's not there because this is an outdated version of the world. I'm gonna have to collect the up-to-date version and convert that instead, because this is horribly outdated. I'm sorry about that. That's besides the point, though. So a day's trip away or so, there's my initial base, which is also a day's trip away from wherever the heck spawn is. I want to walk you there. This bridge doesn't go anywhere either. I just thought it was fun to build. And all the logs actually go all the way down to the bottom, which was very hard to pull off. There wasn't like a force down button, and you saw there wasn't either. You can't force yourself to submerge more so than you already are sinking. Another creeper. Let's just let him go. But yeah, it took me forever, but I did it. Walk over this way. I do have my graphics settings maxed out, I believe. So we get the max render distance, no fog, and nice clouds. That's not very hard to accomplish with modern day hardware. Surprised this still works at all. I got into this app circa 2018, 2019, at the absolute latest. It's the year of our Lord 2026. Early, but still. January 31st is the recording date. Anyway, so hopefully I'll see a beacon soon. I don't think this port of the world is that outdated. Yep, there's the beacon, okay. Nice cave, I should explore sometime. Probably won't, but I'm... In ForceCraft there was no, like, Ender Dragon or anything. I still wish I could get, like, the original ForceCraft to work. You just can't beat nostalgia. This is a settlement I called Atom, I think. Like, Atom as in atomic. And it's because I was also playing Fallout 3 at the time. Yep, this is it. There should be signs. I think I originally called it Good Spring because New Vegas, but I think I renamed it. Yep, the sign's still here, Adam. You can see it there. Some of the trees still haven't even grown back. I fenced everything off here. This is actually a... Okay, so that pig has a diamond helmet. Anyways, so I actually... This is a target. I guess I was harvesting wool and I got colored wool for some reason, so I just made a target for no reason. I've got a stone cutter over here. You don't see that every day. It doesn't even do anything in this version, but the block still apparently exists. So how about that? If you have an old Pocket Edition world and you convert it up to date, your stonecutter will still be here. If I ever do purchase Pocket Edition, I need to see if the stonecutter will still be there if I convert it. But anyway, so strip mine. I think this is where I actually first slept. Pretty basic. The initial crop farm over here. There's potatoes done. And I'll show you the house itself. The initial home. You can tell I had blocks to spare. I had bookshelves and carpet. Let's go. Got plenty of coal in the furnace still. Plenty of wood and stuff. And for some reason my dumbass left a whole bunch of iron, diamonds, and emeralds, as well as another reactor core in here. I don't know, maybe I was thinking, oh, it'd be fun to start fresh, but whatever, not like I'm planning to actually beat the game or anything here. So, I guess I can also show you my original mine. The original mine shaft I got into. That diamond helmet on the pig is killing me. If I could somehow get ForceCraft to work on here, that would be nice, because I could show you this world in its original produced glory. But let's go this way. You can see it's barely marked. It's weird terrain stuff going on here. And I'm pretty sure in ForceCraft villages did exist. I just never found one, nor could you actually trade with villagers, I'm pretty sure. I got into ForceCraft like 2017, so... yeah. Apparently there's a cave above me somewhere, but I don't give a crap right now. It's kind of weird making a video like this, but due to my language, and what I just so happened to name a test world, I can't actually make this for kids. Oops. Very basic. I found some diamonds here, but I'm pretty sure I explored everything, and aside from coal and maybe some iron, cleared out everything that I could. Not much more to see. I'm gonna get back home, and then I want to kind of show you the test world, which I used to test this game. I haven't done anything else with it, actually. It's in creative mode, but I just want to show you something kind of funny I did. Some random mob drop. And this happened... Jeez, I don't need that many bones. Yeah, apparently mobs, even if they die from sunlight, they'll still drop their loot. Which is kind of nice. It basically means you just have to go outside every once in a while and you can find like a ton of arrows. But... yeah, I can see how that would be a... It could cause lag, I'm sure. Oh, all the pigs have diamond... Even the babies have diamond helmets. That's kind of trippy, actually. A weird texture choice. Diamond helmet, you don't actually get diamond helmets for killing pigs, which is unfortunate. The grass is killing me. The grass dirt has like plastic texture pack, but the regular dirt has its vanilla Minecraft texture. A lot of infringement going on here, but that's besides the point. And I'm pretty sure my newly established home was over this way somewhere. Yeah, I see the beacon now. So, fun story. I built the new home over this way, partly because I wanted a fresh start. But for the heck of it, I was exploring, and I got lost, and I just kind of built a new place, a new base. Because, well, this is where I am now, I guess. I don't need this feather. What am I doing? I'll take arrows, but I don't need feathers. So yeah, I got lost, I built this base. Eventually I did find my original base, just, again, by looking around. I got actually horribly lost. Like, so lost, I built this instead of just actually finding my way home. ForceCraft doesn't have maps. This version of the game might, but ForceCraft itself didn't have maps. Yeah, this bridge just goes to the other side here, which you could just walk around, but I was oddly anticipating myself to be extra lazy. You can even still see the crafting table I was using here. Oops. Alright, enough of this. Let's get on to the next world. Okay. Now this is shit. So I generated it as an old world, and at the world border, there's just... It is actually the world border. You can't go any further. You can't get through. But you can break the leaves spawning here. You can break some of the leaves spawning here. That's so... And it's only on this one hemisphere thus far. Basically, an old world is how worlds used to be with a limited size in Pocket Edition. If you've ever played Legacy Console on Xbox 360, for example, or anything like that. Anything older than an Xbox One, really, let's be honest. Yeah, you had a limited world size. The game just... Unless you could play Bedrock on Xbox One or later, or PlayStation 4 and later, yeah, you were stuck with a limited world scale. Oh no, there's also the weird leaves over here. Yeah, you can see, just like that, we're already... Now, I am sprint flying, but you can see, like, that's a tiny world, and there's a lot of water here, too. You've got a very sparse, snowy area here, with some rabbits. Okay, bye. You got some wood here. I mean, it's plenty to work off of, but... And then over here, you've got just a straight-up jungle. A very small jungle, but at least you have melons. That's a effective food source. You got some mobs spawning. There's just enough grass for that. Be very careful with your ecosystem. You've got what could barely be considered a desert biome, if even. Just barely inching in. And then just a hill here. Everything else, it's water. Definitely a survival challenge. And I might actually do that. I could switch this world back to survival. I haven't built anything or screwed up anything other than the leaves you saw. I could do a survival challenge with this world and this seed. Difficulty is regular. Oh, I can third person. I don't want to do that, though. Can't do multiplayer because no internet. Button size, auto jumps. Auto jump is good for keyboard and controller layout. That's interesting. I imagine you could Bluetooth or USB a keyboard and mouse or gamepad here. I've always wanted an Xbox controller for that, like a wireless one. I do have a DualShock 4 that works just the same. You got a brightness slider. That can actually be very helpful. It is kind of cheating, but I like it. You've got your render distance slider. Not going to make a difference in this world. Field of view, GUI. All the graphics are maxed out. This is what maxed out graphics looks like. There you go. Other than that, I'm taking a look at the, skins and stuff. Language select. World generation options. You can go to advanced, flat, infinite, and infinite world is just an infinite generating world. Which, infinite generating worlds have been a thing for a long time in Pocket Edition, actually. And of course for Java, they were almost there since survival was a thing. Almost, not quite. InDev does exist, but yeah, your survival and creative. You can host a server. No one's going to join a server on this. But other than that, yeah, that's all I really have to say. I thank y'all for watching, and leave me some feedback if you care. Take care.